So many people. It's alright, it's not your paranoia, they're not really staring at you. I think it's a very good idea having a sign here telling you where you are, because sometimes I forget where I am. Comedy night! Oh! Comedy. I had a very strange experience recently, which I'll tell you all about. I went shopping, and I went down onto the tube and stood on the platform, and the train came in, and then I heard this voice that just came from nowhere, and it spoke to me, and it said, "Mind the gap." I said, "Wow," and it said, "Mind the gap." And I thought, what does this mean? And I was so confused by it that when I got onto the train, I almost fell down the hole between the train and the platform. So I went shopping. I went to Oxford Street. So many shops. I went into a clothes store, and there I saw a table full of T-shirts. But the table collapsed. The T-shirts fell all over me. I was smothered by them. I was struggling to get free from all these T-shirts. And finally, I managed to break my way free. And then I realised it wasn't just a clothes store, it was a Gap store. The voice was a premonition. I have, in my room in the institution where I live, I have some ants. And they're not even pets. They're just crawling everywhere. They crawl across my floor. I watch them crawling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sometimes forth and back. And I thought, I've got to do something about this. And I shouted at them, "Ants, go home!" And they stared back at me, and they said, "No." So I got some poison. It's some stuff called Stop Ant. It comes in a big bottle, and there's big red letters on the bottle. It says Stop Ant. So I put this bottle down in the middle of the floor. I didn't want to open the bottle because it's poison, and I didn't want to hurt the ants. So I just put the bottle on the floor. But the ants just walked round it. And I said to the ants, "Why are you walking around it? It's got Stop Ant written in big letters right on the bottle." But they just carried on walking. I said to them, "Ants, can't you read?" And they said, "No." I should be getting back to the institution, because they're measuring me for a new jacket. It's one of those jackets with nice long sleeves, so I can hug myself all the time.